come align it for healing. Growing ain't no limits to the mindset. From the roots to the crowd, we define real talk, real love, perfect timing. It's the nappy dreamer. Yeah, you know the vibe, but key up lane. Yeah, we talking real life, from fake to the pain. We just keeping it right. Love, money, self-worth, sweeping it light. Generational curses, yeah, we breaking that chains. Single or mama, still we healing the home. Black joy, black love, yeah, we shifting up from where we lost every lesson. It's a part of the game. Body, soul, yeah, we tapping you in. Safe space, no judgment. Let the healing begin. If you're searching for your purpose, let it start from within. We just planting them seeds, watch you bloom and ascend. The melanin mindset, where we grow within.
What's good, everybody, and welcome if it's your first time viewing. Welcome back if you're returning. I'm the Nappy Dreamer.
And I'm Kia Blaine.
And we are the
Melanin Mindset.
All right, so listen. I know that was
one day. No,
we got one that's real good, friend.
We need to just start playing that at the beginning of every episode.
I'm gonna do that. Goodness.
It need to be one of the. Oh, we should just make it a sound on your soundboard.
Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah.
Program my soundboard, play the extra sound.
Okay. Put it to-do list. Check. Pin it.
Write it down. So listen, if you're not already plugged in with us, please do. On Facebook, The Melanin Mindset, YouTube, The Melanin Mindset, Instagram and Threads, Melanin Mindset _, and the good old TikTok at The Melanin Mindset. Now, if you're watching us on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on those notification bells so you can be among the first to know when every time that The Melanin Mindset goes live. Mondays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Friend, go ahead.
Hey, yes. We got off to a rocky start, y'all. So y'all bear with us. Listen, y'all know I'm not one for pretending. I am heated right now. But guess what? We're here to talk about today. Music, which brings me so much peace. So I'm so excited for today's guest and this conversation centered around Black Music Month. So you know how we always start around here. We love us a good definition. And today's word, the word of today is groove. So our guest today, their name is United Groove. So we just went on ahead with groove as the definition, and we are defining it as it pertains to music. So groove, when it pertains to music, is the feel, the flow, the rhythmic pocket in music that makes people move, connect, and respond. Time to get your groove on. So tonight's subject is groove, not just about the sound or the feeling. What makes you tap your feet, move your shoulders, just without even thinking about it. So that's what this band brings to music. And we're excited to have them here today. Anything you got to say about groove? What gets you in the groove, friend? What kind of music gets you in the groove?
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a fan of the golden oldies, like the throwbacks. So play me some good Earth, Wind and Fire, bruh, and I'm in there.
I feel like I live my life like a you know how when you watch a movie, like if it wasn't for the scores in the background, you wouldn't get the feeling. So I feel like it depends on how I'm feeling, what's gonna get me in the groove. Cause like what I need to road trip to is different than what I need to clean up to.
Welcome to the family.
Yes, thanks for the subscription.
Yes, thank you. All right, so yeah, friend, that's true. Cause let's just be honest, like you said, keep it a buck. I am definitely all over the place myself.
Yeah.
I did my makeup in 2 minutes, y'all. Did I do okay? That's all I'm saying. I did this in 2 minutes. I ran away and came back 2 minutes later, and I look like this. So here we are.
You did an excellent job.
Thanks, friend. But without further ado, let's go ahead and run this intro so we can get our guests out here because it's time to get with it. All right, friend, we're gonna shake it off and get into the groove. Here we go.
Yeah.
What's good, everybody, and welcome. It's your girl, the Nappy Dreamer, here to introduce tonight's special guest. Tonight, we are joined by United Groove, founded in 2023 by Ed Smooth Fingers Wilson and Ashton Tuba Cain. United Groove specializes in R&B, soul, blues, reggae, smooth jazz, Motown, and funk with high energy. Crowd interaction and excitement is a must. After adding Jay Omloff on guitar, James Johnson on saxophone, and Alvin Tech Colbert on drums, the picture was complete. United Groove has performed for weddings, festivals, and private events. They are also sought after for artists looking for backup instrumentalists due to their innate ability to listen and interpret the artist's vision through sound and deliver every time. United Groove has upcoming shows at many venues in Central Florida, including for the City of Winter Park, Baldwin Park, Avon Park, as well as their second show in less than a year at Judson's located in Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center. Y'all put your hands together and let's welcome Ashton Tuba Cain and Alvin Tech Colbert of United Groove to the Melanin Mindset. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yo.
Listen,
Yeah.
that was a United Groove original song, correct?
It was.
Indeed.
Yeah, that groove could have kept playing. That would
Yeah.
have mellowed me out a little bit.
It was definitely it was doing what I needed it to do.
Yeah, it
Good. Good.
massaged
Good.
the ears the right way. It massaged the ears the right way. Before
Mm-hmm.
we dive in, we got a few more things coming through here. Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need you.
Groove from House Party shows you the meaning of the word.
He absolutely does. He absolutely
Point.
does.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
Very good play. Very good play. Oh, and before we dive in, friend, if you haven't already shared the podcast, go ahead and share that. Take a moment and do so just now because we're about to groove with United Groove. Groove. All right. Go ahead, friend.
You done with the church announcements, bro. I'm just waiting for
Oh,
the
boy.
church announcements to be done so I can go to the bathroom. Uh,
You're supposed to go to the bathroom during the announcements, friend.
I found that to be rude. I might miss what's going on. I need to
True.
hear the announcements. They just be long sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and introduce our guest. So we have Tech, and we have.
Yeah.
Does that say Ash? Is this what you prefer to be called?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
Ash with an
Did he
H.
say?
Make
Did
sure.
he say yes,
Ash.
ma'am? He said
Hey,
yes,
I'm a
ma'am.
Carolina boy. You bet. Hey,
He said yes, ma'am.
hey, we don't do that.
And I'm a grandmother, so I feel like I earned Ash. I
Hey,
earned yes, ma'am.
respect.
so, so let's let you guys introduce yourself. Tech, you could go first. Tell us who you are, what you bring to the band.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Y'all know what time it is. It's the big boy Tech Dog. No, I'm just playing. I'm Tech. I'm the drummer. And I sing sometimes. That's what I bring to the band. And
Okay.
jokes, drums and vocals and jokes. That's what we do.
Okay. Okay. And Ash.
All right. So, full name Ashton Tuba Cain. I go by Ash. I'm the bass player, but I'm also the co-founder of United Groove with our boy Ed Smooth Fingers Wilson.
Okay. Nice. So, all right, real quick, because I need to know what the tech stand for and why your name Tuba, but you play the bass.
Who you want to go first?
Let's let Tech go first.
All right.
Tech, I just been called Tech for a long time. It's actually my grandfather's initials, TEC. That's why I always spell it out with T period, E
Ah,
period, C period. So
okay.
yeah, that's where it comes from.
Love that.
Ashton.
All right. So, in high school, I was in marching band and I played tuba.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
in high school, nobody actually like some people really didn't know my real name until graduation. Like they
That's crazy.
thought my name was Tuba, like 'cause that's what
Hmm.
they called me.
Yeah,
So
cause teenagers. Cause
yeah,
teenagers.
right. So then when I got to college, it was the same thing. Like everybody was like, "What's up, Tuba?" And I was like, "All right, I'm sticking with it." So I had to actually put that in Facebook because nobody knew who Ashton Kane was.
Okay. Okay.
So
Love
what you're
Okay.
that.
saying is you went to school with a bunch of slow people.
Y-
That's not. That's. I mean. I mean, I got the nickname, so that's what I stuck with.
It just stuck with it. You just
Just
stuck
stuck with
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Love that. So, all right. So we going on the groove here. So y'all tell us, what does groove mean to you all personally?
Ooh. Well, I know for me, anytime I play, I have to the drums and bass in all music, drum and bass have to lock together. And so
Mm-hmm.
y'all have got the groove of United Groove here. We just got lucky because everybody in the band understands that groove. You know what I mean? So
Nice.
it's that groove is that thing that makes you move. So whether you might not even know what song is being played, but you'll be doing something else, and all of a sudden your head is just bobbing, or you're just
Mm-hmm.
moving, you start tapping your foot. That's the groove. The groove already got you. So when me and Ashton play together, we try to make sure that we lock in, and whatever he's doing, I'm complimenting that. Whatever I'm doing, he's complimenting that, and we just try to set it off like that.
So what's groove mean to
So
you, Tuba?
so as the bass player, right? As the bass player, I feel like, I'm the person that, like, the bass line, depending on what the bass line is, I'm the person before the melody comes in that you either gonna know the song or you're not gonna know the song.
Mm,
Right? So for
yeah.
me, I'm that person that kind of starts the head bob. Like the drums, you kind of feeling the beat with the drums, but as soon as I come in with the bass line, you're like, oh snap, wait a minute. Like I know that
Mm-hmm.
song. Especially like let's go Cameo Candy, right? Everybody knows that bass line. So the
Mm-hmm.
drummer can come in, right? But as soon as they hear that boom, 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 doom, 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 it goes from this to yeah, I'm not, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of songs you're just sit. A lot of songs you waited for the bass to come in, even if
Right,
it's one you never heard before. You
right,
like, okay, when the bass gonna drop?
right, yeah,
Friend, we were talking about Papa was a Rolling Stone today. That
Oh
bass line,
gosh.
that's classic. You know it. When you hear that bass line
Yeah.
come in, you know it.
yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna just
I was
ask.
telling her that they played that song at the repast, y'all. My uncle passed away, and we had the funeral this weekend. And Papa was a Rolling Stone came on at the repast, and I just was tickled.
What's funny about that is that's one of our most popular songs that we do.
It
And
is
Yeah.
like when we do that song, people go nuts. And Ashton
nuts.
sings it, and we do our backgrounds and stuff. But
Hey,
I'm telling you, but yeah, it's
it's a
dope.
Listen,
classic.
I also
that's
It
a
want to point
is.
out.
classic.
I just want to point out that did y'all see how I said, the groove, I included both of us, and he said, well, really the groove is the drum can do whatever they want to
It's
do,
the
but when
bass. It's
I
the
get
bass.
playing, that's when the groove
Yes.
come in.
Ah. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's not what
I
I
picked it
said.
up too.
That's not
That's
That's
what I
what
said.
oh.
that's what
I
it
Now
felt
said
like.
you
remember
start.
it.
No, no, no.
We
I said you
live, but
start the
it is
groove.
recorded.
And but what I
Right.
said is when the bass line
You
comes
can
in, either
rewind
that's
that.
that's what lets you
Woo.
know what the song is or what not the song is. Okay,
In
brother.
other words, you're not gonna know it from
Mhm.
somebody beating the
Right,
drums. You're gonna know it when they play the
Mhm.
bass line.
right.
Mhm.
I
Explain,
follow.
explain, explain Michael Jackson rock with you. Soon as I do that intro, everybody knows what
Fair.
that song is.
Okay, fair,
If I do it
fair.
right. If I do it right,
Maybe
but we won't talk
if
about
you
that.
do it right, I'll give him that. That snare at the beginning of that song. Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know
Mhm.
what
Hey,
it is.
there's a story behind that. That's why you brought that up.
Oh,
We won't talk about that.
hopefully we will hear the story later.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
down to hear the
Mhm.
story. You
we're
down
gonna
to hear
come
the
back to
story?
that. We're
I'm
gonna come
down to
back
hear
to
the
that.
story. Oh yeah. All right. So listen, Ash, you said you're the co-founder of United Groove. So if you could, can you please tell us, with a strong name like United Groove, what caused that? I kind of got a little essence of it from what Tech said, but what caused you all to call it United Groove?
So, um, the band consists of a lot of people from like different genres.
Hmm.
Because like Jay, the guitarist, like he's like one of those, like I won't say rock, but he's a shredder. Like he
Okay.
whatever, right?
I saw his videos. He definitely is a head
Yeah.
maker for sure.
Hey,
Mhm.
that
Uh
boy, he's crazy, right? But we were trying to make a name that kind of made made you think like, okay, what are they gonna play? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be one of those like they play this. We don't want to be locked in the box. So we were thinking outside the box. Like with a name you like United Groove, you don't know what we about to play.
mm.
Got you.
So like it's almost one of those things where like when you hear that, you go, man, I'm kind of interested because they could play funk, they could play rock, they could play jazz, they could play hip hop, they could play R&B, they could play soul music, they could play old school. Like you just don't know. So like we took that and we embodied that because like we play everything. You know what I'm saying? Like because well, for the most part, we've all come from a church background. So it was kind of one of those things where you can hear like a dip of church in every song we play because we're all like were brought up in the church.
Mm-hmm.
But so like, but we like to add a little bit of jazz here, a little bit of R&B here, a little bit of funk here. So that's why we came with United Groove.
Mm,
Nice.
okay.
So,
Our band last week had their roots in the church too. That seems like a common thread amongst black music.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
definitely is a common thread in black music.
yeah, it definitely. I definitely feel like that when it comes to bands that actually play instruments.
Hmm.
The
Well,
foundation definitely is a lot. A lot of bands, the foundation is in church.
we go into that like we've got a couple of things coming up where we'll be doing presentations at Rollins College in Winter Park, and one of the things that we're talking about is how we're doing the presentation on black music. So as we go through, you'll see how we transitioned from the fields to the shack outhouse churches to the juke joints
Mm-hmm.
to all the way through, and you'll be able to.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that we kind of point out in that presentation that we're doing next week.
Oh,
That
that's
sounds
awesome.
dope. That sounds
Yeah,
pretty dope.
Yeah.
yeah, we try.
When I got another question for y'all. Like, how would you say, and I guess this is more a question towards Ash, or I don't know how long everybody's been apart, but like what was like that moment, or how do you feel the band has grown since you started?
Okay. So Tech, shut up.
Okay.
Um, so it when we started, it was just Ed and I, and then we had like in and outs. Like
Okay.
we never had a like this is United Groove. You know what I'm saying? Like we had kind of like pieces that we kind of like moved in and out. You couldn't make this, so we picked this person. You couldn't make that, we got this person in. So it was kind of like a constant flow of like
A
new
literal
people.
And yeah,
So
understood.
in and out. But the constant was always Ed and I. And then there was one night.
No, no, no. You're going back. You're gonna go back on this one. Listen. So what happened was, I was playing with a different band, and
Hmm.
that band, the bass player for that band, wasn't going to be there that day. I didn't know, so I got to the gig early. I was setting up, and then Ashton walks in. Ashton is now filling in for the other bass player for this other band. So
Okay, okay.
and I had no idea. So me and
So
him are the only two people. So me and him are sitting there and we start playing the songs. We've never had a
Hmm.
rehearsal together. We start playing the songs and I went, "Oh, you play like I play." And so I'm hitting stuff and he's right there with me, or he's hitting stuff and I'm right there with him. So from there, kid you not, I don't we played like 2 or 3 gigs in a row with that band together. And then I took him and brought him to my church. So he played
Okay.
at church with me. And then one night I had the weekend off, and I don't know why I called Ashton. I called Ashton for something, and he said, I get off the phone with him, and 2 minutes later he calls me back. He goes, "Yo, you want to keep your weekend free?" I said, "Yeah, kind of, man. I'm in the bed." He goes, "You want to play tonight?" I said, "I don't know about." He goes, "Check your Cash App." He sent me the money for the gig before I said yes to the gig. So that was the first United Groove gig that I played. So when I got
Okay.
there is when I met Ed, and there was another guy who was playing a second set of keys or something. So I get there not knowing, well, I won't go into that part, but not knowing that let's say there was somebody there. I don't know what happened with that. But anyway, so the second song is when Ed looked at me and goes, "If you want the job, it's yours." So, and that's how I ended up in United Groove, because I was like, these
Okay.
guys can really play. And so I guess Ash will tell you how Jay and James came along.
so before you tell us how Jay and James came, so at first it sounded like you just stole him from another band,
No,
but
no,
in
no,
But
no,
reality you bought him from another band.
no. I didn't technically buy him. He was at home, so he was free that night. So I bought his time.
okay.
In
I see
advance
what you're
without my
saying.
permission.
But So you financed his move to your team.
Yes. See, I financed his gas to get to the gig because I didn't know if my man had gas. So I said, check your cash app, bro. Here you go. There it is, right there.
So that's two for
So
this
wait,
show. 2 times on this show. First, he's the real groove. I'm not the groove. And number two, I'm broke. That's how he just did that to me.
No,
but no,
no.
okay. So wait, what I want to know though is like, did you immediately just quit the other band? Like, did you put your 2 weeks
That's what
in?
I'm saying.
Did
I'm
you
like,
put a 2 week notice in or anything? Like, what? How does that
So
work?
the
Ash, that
way
doesn't concern you. Your new employee
what
just walked off the set and just
He didn't.
joined.
I didn't. I
He
didn't.
didn't.
What
He was at
happened
home.
was he keeps saying that.
What had happened was
Because all right, so that band, I did double duty. I played with
He's
United
stuttering.
Groove, and I did no. I played with United Groove, and I played with that band. Well,
okay.
that band has kind of dissolved. However, I still play music with my guy. Shout out to Brian G. I still play
Okay.
music with him, and Brian G fills in with United Groove if as on
If
guitar
somebody
if
else
Jay
not
can't be
available.
there. Right.
You took two
Got
people
you.
and you destroyed another band.
Whoa,
That's what he did.
So he said that
whoa.
other band dissolved after he left. So you took the essence of the band, the drums. You took
I
the
didn't.
essence.
You
And
stole their
now
groove. You did
Ash,
like their groove.
so we're gonna call Ash
you
Thanos.
took their
Ash is
groove.
Thanos.
What y'all not
He
about to do
stole the groove.
is
He
that like I'm
stole
just
the
out here
not,
groove.
stealing drummers.
not he was moonlighting.
It's not that you stole drummers. You stole the essence of another. You
no,
took their
No, no,
heart
no,
and
no, no, no,
soul.
no, no.
You
no,
took their heart
no.
and soul and they passed away.
All
Hey
right,
man,
we're not gonna say he stole it. He showed them an opportunity and they just took it.
there,
He showed them the right way to treat
there you
Yeah,
go.
band
There
members.
you go. There you
There
go.
you go.
I don't know
I
about that one.
appreciate y'all for finally turning that around.
Oh, it was.
speculation,
We laughing hysterically. I
speculation.
hope nobody took this seriously. All right. So how did James and Jay? How did they come onto your band?
All right, so Jay came into the picture. So another case where I was filling in for a bass player for
This is
another
not.
band.
This is not sounding good for you.
Hey, stop that. Okay, Jay. Okay, so the night.
Ash get in where he fit in.
Hey, so that night,
Ash got the
it's
groove.
a band called Every Which Way. And it's one of our friends, Angelica. Angelica called myself, and she was like, "Hey, I need a bass player for the night because so and so can't make it." So I said, "Okay." When I got there, she had two other subs because her other two bandmates also
uh,
could not make it.
mm,
So we were sitting there, and I looked at Jay and I said, "Hey man, who are you?" And he was like, "I'm Jay." And I looked beside me, and there was another keyboard player that I've never played with before. Um, and so that night we got through it. We all vibed, and it was cool. And then a couple of weeks later, United Groove had a gig. So I hit Jay up and I said, "Hey, Ed, we looking for a guitar player? I got one." So I called Jay and I said, "Jay, can you make this?" He was out of town. So he came back. And it was at Tuffy's, right?
Yeah,
Tuffy's
Tuffy.
in Sanford. So Jay got there, never played with any of the band before. I'm the only person that knows who Jay is. So
mm.
I brought Jay in. I said, "Jay, I said, these are the songs. Listen to them. Like, you got it. I trust you," even though that was my first night meeting him or whatever. So we played that show and Jay killed it. Like, and everybody was like, "Yo, wait, where did this come from?" Now, mind you, this is Tech's second gig playing with us. So
Okay.
Tech has only played that one gig I called him for, and this one. Jay is just coming into this gig. And I told Ed, I said, "Bro, I said, listen, this boy is cold. Like, we need him. We need him to come in and play. If it doesn't work out, cool." But it did.
And it
Now,
did.
it did. It was like he just fit. Like, I mean, he came in and like the way he plays, he's very passionate about it. And like
That's a good word. Passionate.
he's very passionate about it, and you could tell in his faces he makes while he's playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw the faces. Homie is
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
He is in it.
Yeah, he
And he's got long hair. So that
yeah.
stuff is flying.
Oh
So the
yeah.
hair
Oh,
flip and this right here, and then like and then don't let him hold the note the long way. It's like
I'm snagging that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
like so like but that's how Jay came in, and like that night we were all sitting back there after the first set and we were just like,
Mm-hmm.
why is this working so well? Um
Right.
and then from that point on it was the core four.
Nice.
Um and then Angelica was also singing with us. So the girl that called me in, she was also singing with United Groove. And then Tech called me for it was a wedding or reception
Oh yeah. It was a wedding.
for the reception of a wedding that he was doing, and James was playing saxophone. Now I've never met James before, like don't
Mm.
know who James is, and Tech brought me in and he said, "Hey man, this boy can play," and I said, "Okay." So we got there. James just
Murdered.
just went off.
Murdered.
So then I went back to Ed. Tech went back to Ed, and we were like, "Hey man, if we ever need a saxophone player, call this dude." And so that's how James got to be a part of United Group as well.
Nice.
And I'd known James since me and James worked on a gospel project together
Okay.
for a gospel artist. And so I was the MD for that project, two different big productions that I had James on. So yeah, that's how United Groove got united so we could
That's
groove.
right.
solid.
Not
Solid.
salad at all. It was definitely like crisscrosses and ups and downs and ins and outs. But hey,
It was a
that's
lot.
that's
It was a lot.
that's how. But that just shows how it takes communicating and networking and trying
Mhm.
things and to get to that. You can't just stop. Like if you feel like it's off, you just keep going. Like no, we need this, and
Right.
now you guys have something solid, and we're here for it.
Well,
And
Fred, sorry,
mm,
go ahead. I cut you off. Go
no,
ahead.
yeah, I was about to ask another question because
Oh,
I
What's
do
up?
see the time though. I do see the time. I'm watching.
no, I had a question too. That's what I was going to
Hmm.
ask.
No, go ahead. Your question then.
All right. It was basically playing off what you had to say. So, basically, with the ins and outs and the ups and downs and the switches out and so on, do y'all feel like you could teach the groove to somebody? Can the groove be taught?
Oh,
Or must it be within you?
Okay. A a groove can be taught, but the groove,
Okay.
you gotta feel that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like anybody, because when you say groove, you might be talking about two different things. So I could listen to a song and I can hear the groove of that song,
Mm-hmm.
and I can teach you how to play the groove or a groove, and that people would notice what it is. If I say we're going to get together and groove,
Mm.
you got to be able to do that. Either you can or you can't.
Okay.
One thing in Ashton's story, you did notice, you might have noticed, there was no rehearsal.
Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
was no.
It was. Come on.
We played.
Okay.
Right.
We gigged together for a good strong 7 months, 8 months before we ever had a rehearsal together,
What?
where all of us were in the same room working on music. So, and people were saying, "Wow, how long have y'all been playing together? How long y'all been together?" We'd be like, when was that? March when you came in? I came in
Mm.
like, and it was like that.
Mm.
So that's the groove.
Nice.
Now a groove, anybody can do it.
Ah.
Ah, nice. Well, in you guys' bio, you mentioned high energy and crowd interaction. So, how important is your audience interaction and in a United Groove experience?
Mm.
So I'll say this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it doesn't matter if it's 2 people, 10 people, 100 people, 400 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play with that same energy. Now, if those 2 people are feeding us that energy back,
Yeah.
like we're digging deeper. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like we've played rooms where, there's been like 50 people in there, but those 50 people are like in it,
Yeah.
and like it gets crazy. Like because we feed off that energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important in that sense to where, you know, of course, like anybody that does something like that, um wants to feel like, the people are receiving it.
Yes.
So we definitely like play off of that. But even if we don't get that like feedback, we're still gonna
You're given the
like
experience.
we're giving the experience. There's
Give the
whether or
people
not
what
you
they want,
receive it or not. Right.
Mm-hmm.
whether they want
Understood.
Yeah, they're gonna have fun, and plus there are plenty of times in our show where the crowd has a chance to be a part of the show. So whether it's Ashton or me holding a note for way too long vocally, or when we might be we do Love and Happiness by Al Green, and we get to a point in the show where we got the crowd singing with us, so we're just doing this call and response thing, and they get
Yeah, I
crazy.
love that.
It gets wild. So yeah,
that
it's fun.
sounds dope.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty dope. Uh-oh, I see the chat lit up over here. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, y'all understand the atmosphere of the room. That's true.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, listen, we've reached that part of the episode where we are going to share a little bit of promotional content and tell you a little bit more about the things we've got going on. So, y'all, stay tuned. We'll be talking about Black Music Month when we get back.
Hello, beautiful. Welcome to Kimmy Elegance, where luxury meets healthy hair. Created by professional stylist Kia Blaine of KB Hair Designs, Kimmy Elegance is a hair and body care collection made with nourishing oils and botanical ingredients that support your self-care routine without unnecessary compromise. From rosemary, amla, fenugreek, black cumin, and jojoba in our luxury hair growth oil, to argan jojoba and sweet almond oil in our Pure Protect elixir, every product is created to care for your scalp, strands, and skin with intention. Healthy hair, radiant skin, luxury without health compromise. Shop Kimmy Elegance today.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Listen, I'm going to say this one more time. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button and turn on those notification bells, friend, I'm going to give you your space.
I don't need that. Um, yeah. You could just put the QR code up there at Kimmy Elegance, where we provide quality hair and skin products. You can shop here by scanning this QR code, and we appreciate all sales. And we get them out to you with a complimentary little surprise gift in each package.
Oh, we like surprises. Now,
Mm-hmm, we do.
if you have a 2026 graduate from high school or college, please submit to the melanatedmindset at gmail.com or submit via DM, however you see fit. Reach us. We want to feature your graduate. We are so proud of them. Y'all give it up one time for the graduates. And listen, if you have some questions, you want opinions without everybody in your business, submit your MFN questions to the Melanin Mindset for our MFN questions segment. DMs are welcome, or go to themelaninmindset.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll find an anonymous entry form where you can submit your questions. And good times, because we have one today, and we're going to allow our special guest to help
We
us.
do.
Now, friend, who would I be if I didn't tell them to become an official MFer and get your Melanin Mindset t-shirt? Because every
Mm-hmm.
that you make supports us bringing you this amazing content and having phenomenal guests that continue to support our efforts as well. Now, I cannot let this go just yet, friend, because we just hit a recent milestone. Can y'all give it up for the Melanin Mindset?
Yes, we did. Thank you,
Y'all,
guys. We got
thank
500
you.
plus followers.
Listen, my
Ba, ba,
thing
ba,
is
ba, ba,
this.
ba.
All of that. Now, listen, my thing is this, friend. Just as soon as I put up that we got the 500 followers, we're almost at 600. Y'all give it up one time for the one
I
time.
know that's right. I know that's right.
I don't know that I could be happier with that situation.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna keep going with the groove, and we're gonna bring back out our guests. Again, we have Ashton, Tuba, Cain, and Tech Colbert joining us this evening from United Groove. Friend, let's keep it going.
Yes. So in you guys is your thing. You have original music and you do a lot of covers, right?
Yep.
So like how do you keep every performance fresh?
So it's one of those things where we never play a song the same way.
Never.
And I mean, like Tech and I were talking about it. One day was that? It was Thursday last week. I think it was Thursday, right? When we played at Indies.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Tech and I being bass and drums, we we have to like lock in on everything. But there was one song, I forget what song it was, but it was like I knew where he was going and he knew where I was going. So we did like hits that we have never done before. We didn't look at each other. Like we just went, okay, and it was just like, and then we started laughing because it was like, bro, get out of my head.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of how we keep it fresh because like no show, even if you saw us 3 days before, if
Yeah,
you come back, if you saw us on Tuesday, what you get on Saturday is gonna be different.
Right.
gonna be different. Okay.
And because of
So
that, we
y'all
have
just you
people.
just naturally keep it fresh.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
people who follow us, like they come and they'll be at just about every show. Like we've got a group of people who just where y'all playing? Y'all at Indies, y'all at this one, y'all at that one. We're coming and they've heard the same songs a million times and they have a blast like they've heard it for the first time because we've got the framework is the same, you know what I mean? The song is the
Mm-hmm.
song, but things that we do and where it may end up, that's the special thing because
Different.
any song may end up somewhere completely different. And we've pulled out songs, done very recognizable songs, and then ended up not just two songs over, two genres over, and been in a
Nice.
completely different area, and then end up coming back and getting back to the groove and ending the song there. So yeah, that's we just have a blast on stage.
Mm.
Nice. All I'm hearing is that I need to go to a United Groove show.
You
That
do.
is exactly what it
Absolutely.
sounds
You
like. Get
do.
out there and
Yes.
Absolutely.
show. Yes, I'm with it. Now, listen, I was listening to the diversity of your set music and you all's sound, your approach, right? And
Mhm.
it's Music Month. So, with your diverse sound, your diverse music inspiration, can you share with some of our viewers some of the Black artists who have inspired United Groove?
Oof. Okay. You want me to go first, Tick?
Go for it, sir.
All right. So Luther Vandross.
Mm.
We do a mashup of a Michael Jackson into a Luther Vandross song, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. It is crazy.
Yeah,
So
I'm already like,
we do we
Listen,
do rock
I
with
don't even
you.
know the song. Okay,
We do rock with you into never too much.
mm-hmm,
I'm with it.
mm-hmm.
See,
I'm
you
with
see
it.
that face?
I
I
can
And
hear
hear
it.
it.
as
I
I'm
soon
with
as
it.
feel it. I
I'm with
feel
as
it.
soon
it.
I'm
as
with
like
it.
we end it
Yes.
and we go into never too much, people go
Yeah.
like that,
I'm
like
like,
right?
yeah.
Because like no, I won't say people don't do that, but it takes you like through like so much of history of black music because you're like, wait a minute, y'all just played Michael Jackson, now you're playing Luther. What? How did that go
Mm-hmm.
together? And then a big one for me is Stevie Wonder.
Mm.
Stevie
Yes.
and Prince.
Get out of my head.
Sorry, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie and Prince. Those are two big ones with Luther and Michael Jackson, and then Tech. What about you?
Oh boy. Um, I'm there with you. Prince, Stevie Wonder, of course, like bar none, my favorite musician of all time is Stevie Wonder. Um, I would even say we move into like that late '80s, early '90s genre, and we
Mm-hmm.
start playing around in there with like some Black Street, uh, um, uh,
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown, like that type of stuff, because those the way they that party music was still being musical. That's a big inspiration for us at times. But we go all the way back. Like we do, leads a song. He does Chuck Berry, Johnny Be Good, and when I
Mm-hmm.
tell you, people take off like soon as they hear da 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 da,
Nice.
it gets crazy. So it
Love
gets
that.
nuts. So yeah, we bounce all over the place, but I think Ashton's right. A lot of Stevie, Michael, um, uh, yeah, Stevie and Michael are big ones.
Don't forget Al.
I had to. I couldn't.
All right, so listen. Let me tell you about R. Kelly. All right. No, I'm not going to tell you about R. Kelly. No, I'm not going to talk to you about R. Kelly. However,
Mm-hmm.
hog tie people. But anyway, so
Oh.
no, but I am of the mindset that I think R. Kelly is a horrible, terrible human being who is one of the most talented minds in music in the world.
What you said? What you said?
You
Period.
ain't
Like
say
it's
What you
just
nothing.
said?
You
He
ain't say
is
nothing
very
about him. That's
talented.
a fact.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very, very talented,
Very
inventive
talented.
person.
right.
Yes. A
With an
very,
very unfortunate dark side.
yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
let's go ahead and get out of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because that'll kind of segue me into my next question. Which obviously might not have worked for him per se, but do you see music as therapy?
Fred,
Clearly, it was not enough. It was not enough for the R
Beautiful.
man. It was not enough.
Beautiful.
my
But
thing is this: if you listen to R. Kelly's lyrics, he used his music as therapy.
Stop.
Like if you
but
think
it
Stop.
just
about his
wasn't
music,
working. It just wasn't working.
the
It
messages
was
are
it
clear.
it
Okay,
it
Yeah,
the
he
wasn't
was
keeping
clear.
messages
him.
are there.
He
The
told
signs
y'all.
were there. The
He
signs
told
were
y'all. You talked to that little girl and said, "It seems like you're ready." He told y'all then. He said,
He
"You're ready."
did. He
He
did.
said,
And
"My
she
mind is telling
wasn't
me no,
ready.
Right.
but my body is telling me yes."
That's all of
But
it.
Yeah.
nobody
All of
listened.
it.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah. It was the signs were there.
the
They were
signs were there.
there.
The signs were
This is
there.
not Black Music Must Be. I thought we was gonna do a professional interview.
This is what Black Music Month is: our highs and our lows,
Yes.
our ups and our
All right.
downs, the
Yeah.
history that
Yeah.
makes
Okay.
it what we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So back to the question.
you got somebody.
Yeah.
Wait, we
Yes.
got a comment in the
Yes.
chat. We got a comment. I definitely
Yes. I definitely.
therapy. Me too.
Yes,
Me
I
too.
feel like it's very therapeutic because
Mm-hmm.
like, even we have like hard days at work and stuff like that, and then we come in to play a gig, and like you can just kind of tell something's off.
Mm-hmm.
About halfway through that first set, like it's like it don't even matter anymore. Like we kind of let it go. Um, like for me, my grandfather passed last week, and like we had a rehearsal.
Sorry for your loss.
Very
Thank,
sorry.
appreciate you, but like it was like one of those family dynamics to where like stuff was going on that kind of
Mm-hmm.
pissed me off. And so I went in to rehearsal like fire hot, like I was hot. And
Mm.
Tech looked at me and he was like, "Hey man, you need to cancel rehearsal." I said, "Nope, we can't cancel this rehearsal, bro. Because if we cancel this rehearsal, I'm going off on somebody." And then fast forward to I think it was we had a gig on Saturday, that Saturday at Chronic Guru, and I went up to him and I said, "Hey man, look, I appreciate you for like getting me out of that mood because like, even if it's not music, like even if we're not playing music, like as a band, we are very tight knit.
Yeah.
So like and like I think Tech can say the same thing, like United Groove and just the band is more like a family kind of
Yeah,
thing.
definitely.
So we gonna all have our bad days, but if you got people that care about you and love you that you can play music with, on top of that,
Mm-hmm.
you good.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where Ashton just
Alright.
he sometimes no, but me, Ashton, and Ed were in the room, and when I pulled up, Ashton, and I hope I'm gonna say it like this. I hope Ashton don't get mad because I said it. I gonna say what happened. Like he
Okay.
was literally in the middle of telling us his grandfather was sick and he was in going through transitioning or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of that conversation, he got the text message that his grandfather had passed.
Oh, so that father went on.
And
Okay.
so, and what we were doing when he was outside on the phone, I was talking with Ed and was like, "Hey, we're gonna leave it up to him. But if he wants to cancel, we don't need to do this tonight. We can do this another night or whatever." He came back in, and I think we spent half of that rehearsal time just sitting around talking. And
Yeah.
he was able to get some stuff off. We both Ed and I both had like past things and how we felt when significant people to us passed away. So we all kind of just had a therapy session together. And then after that, sat down, and that was the rehearsal. We were working on our presentation for Rollins College. So we were literally going through the history of Black music in that rehearsal.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Mm-hmm.
we ran the gambit. So when it comes to therapy, we've all had bad days. We've been sick. We've had some other problems, and we come together and play music, and it kind of goes away. The problems are there when we get done, but it makes it a little easier to deal with after you get finished. And so, yeah, it's definitely therapeutic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that. Let me just say this real quick. The Melanin Mindset is not saying music should replace therapy.
Oh no, no.
We're
That
not
part.
saying
And
that.
my,
We're
my
not.
listen,
little disclaimer.
See a
I tell
therapist.
people, I tell
Get
people
medical
regularly,
help.
like, oh my gosh, this is therapy. Okay, cool. But sometimes you need to talk to somebody with some letters behind their
sometimes,
name,
sometimes,
right?
yeah,
Right,
sometimes
somebody with some
you
letters.
yeah.
Yeah.
With,
All
never
right.
mind. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, go ahead.
Listen. All right. So we're gonna present a question each to you all, and then we're gonna move into the MFN question because we want to hear what y'all have to say.
Okay.
So my last question for you all is: what does success look like for United Groove?
Uh,
Um.
uh,
Mhm,
you go
mhm.
first. You go first. I'll let you
I,
get this first.
I would think we're all married men. We have families.
Mm-hmm.
If I could take care of my family and play music with my brothers and do that, that would be successful for me. The more people that hear us and get to enjoy what we do, that's success in my mind. And the more often I can do that and take care of my family and hang out with my brothers, I think that would be success for me.
Beautiful.
Um, I'm kind of in the same place as Tech.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, and I think I can speak for Ed too as well. When we started this, we went into it thinking like, hey man, we have been talking for years about how we wanted to start a band together. Um, and then finally we were just like, all right, bro, let's stop talking about it, let's just do it. So for me, and I think Ed as well, like I said, just seeing how much the sound of the band has morphed, and just to get the feedback from the people, from like the people that come to the shows, and just like the interactions between each other, uh is showing me that, like, hey man, we are successful because of the fact, like, we've all come from different backgrounds, like we said before, but for five people to get in a room, all different personalities, all different type of different things going on in life, you know what I'm saying, for all five of us to be a cohesive unit and to grow together is successful.
Yeah.
Like, that's success to me. Like, I don't care, a lot of people are in it because, like, oh, I want to get famous and whatever. Like, for me, I won't speak for the rest of the guys, but for me, like, to play with a group of brothers that have the same common goal in mind, and we can all build each other up instead of breaking each other down,
Yeah.
that's being successful for me.
True story.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. Okay. And then my final question is, what do you want United Groove to be? This is two part. What do you want United Groove to be known for? And how can the people find you, book you, listen to your grooves?
All right. So, shameless plug, you groove, the letter U, the word groove one on Instagram. Um, and then
United Groove dot no, the number one.com is the website. United
Hmm.
Groove the number one.com.
Okay.
uh, we post all of our shows on there. All our list of shows, all the dates are on there. Um, and what was the second part of that?
What do you want to be known for? What do you want United Groove to be known
I
for?
want United Groove to be known as that band that when you came to see them, no matter what you were going through before you sat your butt down in that seat, when you left, you were like, yo, I don't care about none of that drama that was happening before. Like,
Right.
I'm in a good mood. Like,
Yeah.
that helped me.
Yeah. I
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Like, that's what
That's
I really want to be known for. And like, it's more than like united in music. It's like united as people because we got a lot of stuff going on that's trying to divide us as people.
Mm-hmm.
But music
Yeah.
is that one thing that kind of brings everybody back together. Like
Everybody
everybody
together.
falls back to that
Yeah.
music thing, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can get Joe Schmo and Tyrell to sit in the same room, and then at the end of it, they be like, "Yo, that
Don't
was
forget Carlos.
crazy." We
Don't
good. And
forget Carlos.
Carlos,
Yeah.
right? I'm just saying, like, if we can get them at the end of the day to come in that, like, be in that room, and then after the show, they talking about like, "Yo, that band was crazy. We did our job."
Yes. Yes.
Views expressed by Ashton Tuba Kane are his. Who is Joe Smo? Who is Joe?
Joe. We got Joe, Tyrell, and Carlos.
Oh man, that was the most. Oh Lord, that's the most
Oh,
stereotypical names you could think of. That's
I was
hilarious.
holding it because I had a couple of other names for other ethnicities, and
Stop
I
it!
didn't do it.
Stop
They
it!
want to do it. They want
I didn't do it. I didn't want to. I'm not trying to get canceled,
to
so I held it together. When she said Carlos, I froze. I was like,
do
I feel attacked. I feel attacked with that last comment.
I know I
I'm
have a
not
friend named
trying.
Carlos though, so that's
Yeah.
what they say. I got two black friends. I got a friend named Carlos.
Why is she talking like that?
Oh, we need to get to the MF question. Wait,
Come on,
Oh,
let's go with the
get it.
MF question.
Let's get into the MF question. Here we go.
I just want to go on record and say that I've been an MFer for a long time. Shout out, congratulations on y'all 500. But I've been an MFer for a long time. Go ahead.
Hey.
Hey, all right. So listen, tonight's MF question entry is as follows. I'm in my early 30s. My parents say today's music doesn't have the same soul as the music they grew up on. They swear nobody can touch Luther, Anita, Shaka, Marvin, or Earth, Wind, and Fire. Are they being nostalgic, or has music actually changed for the worse?
Mm,
Oh, Jesus. All right. So listen to me very carefully. And I get mad about this type of thing.
mm-hmm.
Music definitely has changed. But when you say for the worse, you got to remember Luther. Well, Luther wasn't singing to your mama. Luther was singing to your daddy. But number two, Luther and Shaka and Marvin were all saying the exact same thing as the day's R&B artists. Well, maybe not today's R&B artists, but like the R&B artists after them are saying. They just said it in the language of that time period. Okay?
Yeah.
So if somebody says turn off the lights and light a candle, you know exactly what he's talking about doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He paid his
That's
electric
what he
bill.
wants to do.
Right. Turn them off. That when he said it like that, he got hype at the end of the
He
song.
got a
Y'all
little
remember that.
aggressive. He got a little aggressive.
Right. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like, so there's a lot of stuff. Music, by its very nature, progresses and evolves. Now, are
And so do
are
people.
there more graphic lyrics today? Yeah. Do I have a special place in my heart for those artists of the past? Yes, because I grew up in a household where I couldn't have all. I grew up with hip hop, but I couldn't have a lot of hip hop at home. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all remember the Columbia House, the 12 CDs for a penny? I
It's
used to
it's it's
kill
still
that.
on most of our credit.
Listen,
Yeah, right now.
listen.
So I would get all I had in my CD collection. The only rap that I could have was MC Hammer. I had MC Hammer, and I had everything Stevie Wonder and all this other stuff. So when it comes down to it, I've listened to all of that, and I can tell you right now that everything they were saying is being said today. Only maybe we're not lyrical enough to say it and mask it in a whole bunch of flowery words because they were
Yeah.
talking about and saying the exact same thing.
I also think it has to do with the time period. Like the same things. Let's be clear, the same things, like you said, same things were going on, but that was a time where, let's just say, more discretion was used.
Yeah.
As
That's what I was
today's
going to say.
kid, the youth today is like, no, you don't hide that. They just want to be straightforward with everything. There's so you get the music that matches the generation of people that
Right.
it's pertaining to.
That's
Well,
a
think
fact
about
because it's like don't slut shame. They got don't
some
don't
of them need to be
shame me
shamed.
for my decisions that I make. I can't stop the
Yeah.
decisions that I make. And that's the era that we're in today. Is like they're just like don't turn me down or don't judge me for
Right.
the decisions that I make with my body or the things that I do with my body. My body, my choice. Yes, yes, my body, my choice for sure. but in the way
Mm,
that I'm referencing, it's what they saying in the songs, sexually speaking, like what it is that
yeah.
they're doing, their promiscuity. There we go.
Can I
So
can I point something
yeah,
out? Since
go
we're
for it.
talking about in Black Music Month and we're talking about the history of Black music, you've also got to remember during the times of the Shaka Khans and even back with the Marvin Gayes and the Temptations and Motown, you've got to remember what was going on culturally
Mhm.
at the time. At the
Right.
time, it was hard enough for Black artists to be able to play in certain venues. And then the Black crowds had to be in the balconies or out or at the very back because they couldn't
Mm,
come down front. So, in order for them to be able to play anywhere, they had to find creative ways to say what they were saying without
hmm.
blatantly and overtly saying it. So you got to
Yeah.
remember there were people literally losing their lives, musicians literally losing their lives because they were white women were too attracted to them. They
Hmm.
Hmm.
were literally losing their lives. So they had to be more creative with their words. Today, it's almost like they're daring you. I dare you to say something. And now it's the tables have turned. So the artists of today can say whatever they want to say when they get ready to say it. And then everybody else looks around and is like, we want to be like that. So, yes, there is a nostalgia that goes along with that. Yes, I'm a wordsmith, so I like the fact that you can find creative ways to say the same thing. However, you
Hmm.
got to remember why they were doing that, and so it was dangerous for them to say anything other than the way they were saying it.
Absolutely.
Ash, did you have
Absolutely.
anything to contribute to the question, or I just
He
saw you throw a
did. He
lot of
was nodding his head real hard.
yeah, that head was going.
That was pretty good, Tech. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hmm.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna let you keep that one, brother.
Hmm.
He gonna get me later on. Watch, he gonna be like, "Hey, you trying to be y'all just got to be around for the shows."
Yes. Yes.
Listen, everything that they shared as ways to follow them, ways to plug in with United Group is down in our description box below. So make sure you plug in with our special guests. We want to thank you all so much for coming and being on the show with us tonight. I enjoyed you. I definitely enjoyed you,
Thank you for
y'all.
Yes.
having us.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
This was a mood changer, a mood
No,
booster.
no, no. This was a groove.
This
Hey,
was a
That's what I'm talking
groove.
hey,
about.
Yes,
That's what I'm
hey,
talking
this
about.
was a
Tech,
That's what I'm talking
Tech,
about.
groove.
United Groove.
Yes,
We did it together. We did it
This was a
together.
united
this
Did
groove.
it.
was
United
definitely a
Groove, baby.
groove. All right,
Yeah.
friend, do that thing that you do before we go.
Hey, love y'all. Thank you to our special guests. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time, stay melanated, stay blessed. Peace out.